I learned an unfortunate tactic of how to channel all my emotions into rage and anger. So if I was scared, I channeled it to rage. If I was happy, I channeled it to rage, right? Because it is a way of survival mechanism. I wanted to kill everybody. Yeah. The day that incident, the Humvee, the tires were flat because it got hit by the roadside bomb. So it couldn't drive on its own. It had to get towed out of there. It's still a village. There's still Iraqi kids, women, men watching, peeping Tom, not peeping Toms, but like looky-loos, you fucking looking on the side of the road. That pissed me off, dude, because there was a big puddle of blood. That's another thing. Like I have these visions. There was a big giant puddle of dark blood, thick, chunky. I've never seen blood like that, bro. Even till this day, I've never seen anything like that. And I didn't want the Iraqis. First of all, I didn't want them to see my dead friend. Second of all, I didn't want them to see the blood because I didn't want them to be happy. Like, oh, look what we did. Hell yeah, we got one, like a trophy. So I remember thinking, I want to kill all these people. When I came home halfway through Iraq for R&R in Texas, I saw a lady wearing the whole hijab. I saw her wearing the attire, and rage came over me. Rage, and that's post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of my traumatic experience, and my inability to not lump everybody up into a stereotype, and that was a trigger of mine for a long time until I worked with it. I worked through it at the VA hospital, but we used to raid houses. Kick in the doors at 3:00 in the morning. And I was telling you before, I didn't have kids. I didn't have a wife. I demanded that I was the number one man. I always wanted to be the first man through the door just in case I got killed. Didn't matter. I didn't have nobody that was going to miss me besides my parents, my sister. We used to fuck those people up bad, man. Physically bad. In 2004, it was a different time frame.
And it didn't matter if the kids were there or if there was wife there or anything. It was kind of like you guys just raided the house.
We had like tactics where you separate the females from the males. Then you separate the children. You put them with the females. But all military-aged males, they all got it. So like if you were like 14, 15 and dude, you were going to get it.
Fuck,
you were going to get it, bro.
And what were you trying to get out of them by physically, like beating them or whatever you guys were, like information, or what were you looking for?
A release of built up tension. It went worse for them if we actually started finding stuff inside of their house.
Fuck, man, Jesus Christ, bro.
Like if we started finding like military equipment, because each household was allowed to have one AK-47 per the rules, per the law, per the United States. Hey, every Iraqi family household can have one AK-47. There'd be times we go in there, we'd always find just one. Okay, cool. You can have it, right? But when you go in there, you start seeing stuff that they're not supposed to have. It's fucking game over for them.
Were you guys intentionally looking for things?
Yeah, absolutely. You have to. I mean, that was our job. You're raiding.
You know what's...
That's why we go in there.
This is 20 years ago. You go back in time now and I'm listening to this story. For those of you watching this, if the media hasn't been... If the media has been manipulating us for all this time, and now that we're hearing all these stories, we're realizing that at the time, what were they saying? They're all terrorists. They all want to kill us.
Yeah.
They want to create this large Muslim community between Iraq and Syria and Lebanon and all the. These people just wanted to be left alone.
Correct. They just wanted to be left alone, bro. And I realized that at the age of 19, I'm like, these people don't want a Starbucks. These people don't want a Walmart. They don't even want electricity. They just want to be left alone.
But it was a complete opposite. You guys were going in there just literally fucking shit up.
Because we were getting fucked up.
But it was done intentionally because of what you guys had seen. That was a venting process for you, bro. Imagine you just saw one of your very close friends die, your lieutenant die, and now you got all this rage in you. Big brother upstairs watching this and funding all this shit
Correct.
is saying, hell yeah. I want more people like Hector. I want more people like Hector's buddies to be have more rage, have more anger, to go in there and fuck more.
So we understood we were getting attacked by bad guys, right? Or the opposition, the enemy. You would think civilians would be neutral, but technically they knew. Well, they were put in a hard spot too, if I want to be real. They knew that, hey, there's a bomb in my front yard. They knew it. But because they failed to tell us, in our eyes, they were guilty as well.
But let me ask you this. If they told you there's a bomb in front of my house,
Yeah,
how
they
do you
would have got
put it?
killed by the Iraqi
You
insurgents.
see?
Correct.
It's a double-edged sword, man.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, let's keep it real. That's messed up.
Look, that country was doing
All right, huh?
all right.
It
for
was.
itself, right? I mean, those types of countries need leadership like
Absolutely.
Saddam Hussein.
I see that now.
Yeah, you don't need a Biden over there. You need somebody like a dictator.
It's disgusting, bro. Halliburton, all the money that went
Yeah.
into KBR, all the freaking funding that went into, people got rich off that war, off of our friends' blood, and civilians, Iraqi civilians.
Of course, we sell a country our old, used, no longer properly functional weapons,
Yeah,
and then we go into war with them, testing out our new weapons, and we got to manufacture new ones. So now the government is recycling, laundering money through that system.
bro.
It's just a big fucking game.
It's a racket. They said war is a racket. I have a clear understanding of. I mean, look at every war, bro. Vietnam, Iraq, Afghanistan. You got the Taliban. The United States trained the Taliban, CIA. What do you have? Those Contras over there in down south.
Yeah.
Contra, CIA. You had Fast and Furious operation with giving the drug cartels AR-15s, and which killed Border Patrol Brian Terry. Yeah, they create this freaking conflict, bro.
Absolutely.
And they make money off of it.
Because when you look at the Taliban, going back to Afghanistan and the Taliban, the United States, as you mentioned, helped train the Taliban to fight the Soviets. And they used United States military equipment and old Soviet equipment to fight the Russians. So, and then all of a sudden, the Taliban's now our enemy. Bro, it's
What I'm wondering is if in Washington, D.C. or in the White House, is there like a book, like a playbook that says, hey, we must create chaos in order to keep control. We must create wars. We must create racial tensions in America.
But it's always in the Middle East.
Well, not just that. I mean, in general, turn the people against each other so they take the eyes off of us.
For the past 20 plus years, it's always been in the Middle East.